Hello and welcome to another edition of ClapperCorns. I am Nick Dorian. On today's episode, we'll be talking about the Roku channel's first original film, Weird, the Al Yankovic story. Now, when I first heard news that Al Yankovic was going to get a biopic, I kinda had a thought this is going to be an interesting ride. And when I found out that Daniel Radcliffe has been cast as Al Yankovic, I knew this was going to be an interesting ride, and I was not let down. Weird is everything you expect of a Weird Al Yankovic biopic. It is a parody in itself, which makes perfect sense because, of course, what else did Weird Al do? Parody songs. So why not parody the entire music biopic genre, a la similar to films like Walk Hard or Spinal Tap, things like that. It follows in that same concept, and I think it is perfect. Now, of course, when the film came out, they said that it was loosely inspired by Weird Al's life. Now, I think that term loosely has been used incredibly loosely because there are just certain things in this film that absolutely made no sense, and there was no way in any sort of planet that this happened. I think the biggest thing of all is that there was a huge romantic relationship between Weird Al and Madonna, which actually never happened. It was just a conversation and that was it. But in this film, they are star-crossed lovers, they influence each other, they partner up, they are like the Bonnie and Clyde of the music industry, which, come on. Daniel Radcliffe honestly carries this entire film on his back. Sure, there are some amazing performances as well, but honestly, Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al, it's just so much fun to watch. Of course, he doesn't sing, you still hear Weird Al's original songs, but still looking at him, it just makes so much sense. It shouldn't, but it does. There's just something about Daniel Radcliffe that he embodies any role that he's in, and it seems like the roles he takes are getting weirder and weirder and weirder. He's trying to distance himself so much from Harry Potter, and I love it. As much as Daniel Radcliffe, of course, was amazing, special mention does have to be given to Rainn Wilson and Evan Rachel Wood, who plays Dr. Dementor and Madonna respectively. While I may not know if Dr. Dementor was as wild as that, there's just something about Rainn Wilson that is so seriously funny that you cannot help but keep watching him and wonder what is going through his head. And Evan Rachel Wood as Madonna, it's a bit of a caricature, but at the same time, hey, that's Madonna right there. You kind of get lost. That is Madonna. So, Evan Rachel Wood for Madonna biopic. Let's make it happen. And also, the amount of celebrity cameos in this. You've got so many that you can't even count them on your fingers. You're like, oh my god, it's him, or oh my god, it's that. It's everywhere, and it's so amazing to watch. It's almost like a game of which celebrity can you point out. So yes, in terms of musical biopics, this is possibly one that will go down in history as a pretty fantastic music biopic. May not be conventional, but hey, who needs conventional with Weird Al? Weird is now streaming on the Roku channel, so if you can find Roku, go ahead and watch it. It is free because that's what Funny or Die and Weird Al wanted. It's free because everyone deserves to watch this film. And as always, you can check out our social media. It's all on the screen at the moment. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We're all in all those platforms. Go check us out there. And I also co-host a bi-monthly podcast with Carol M. Baha and Amelia Chen called Geeks in Malaysia. We talk about anything and everything that is to do with geek culture, be it films, TV shows, video games, comic books. We talk about everything. We do a few videos as well, interviews. We do it all. So go check that out. And I also write articles for the media outlet Goggler. They talk about movies and films predominantly, with some amazing interviews with Hollywood's leading stars. So go and check that out as well. It's all on the screen at the moment, and read what the articles have to say. Thank you so much again for watching. I am Nick Dorian, and as always, keep watching the movies.